I don't think I can ever love anybody like I loved my ex-husband. Most women can't say that. It's a hard thing for women to say. My ex-husband was a very sweet man.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Before we start watching this video, I want to say thank you for all the love and support. If you're new here, welcome to the channel, and don't forget to show some love to the channel by hitting the like and the sub if you haven't done so already.
He took care of me like no other person would take care of me. He took care of me when I was seasoned. He took care of me when he took care of me when no one else was there. He was there. And so the love that I have for him, even now, I think would never be like, I don't know, never say never, but I don't know if I could love anybody the way I love him. So when we first got here, my whole focus was school.
Basically, he was like a perfect man, right? But why is he your ex-husband now? Well, let's keep listening.
He told me not to work, not to do anything. This man worked 2-3 jobs just to make sure I was going to school. Listen, you give props where props deserves. He worked his butt off to make sure I went to school. I got all types of degrees then. It's all types of degrees. Just kept on to school and kept on to school.
Oh, your husband was cooking for you, right?
Oh, cooking all types. You know, now you know that man was for it's a fancy man. You know he was cooking all types of stuff for me. Cook, I did not cook. I still don't know how to cook. I don't care. After my divorce, I didn't know how to put gas in my car. I did not know how to put gas in my car. Every Sunday, he would wash my car. He would put gas in my car. And he would clean it and bring it.
See, this is the problem with a lot of women. They don't know what they have until they lose it. But let's keep listening to this story.
I love all of that. I love all that over something that I could have probably, you know, at that time I took it for granted. Like when he didn't wash my car, I'd be like, why didn't you wash my car? Like, why are you not washing my car today? Like, that's normal. That's what he did. He washed my car. Every Sunday, washed my car and put gas. I did not know how to put gas in my car.
Do you think the degrees got to your head?
Yes. Yes, I think it got to a point. I had the job. I had the corner office, right? I was working for the state of Ohio. You couldn't tell me nothing. Here I was meeting with the mayor and blah, blah, blah. And I was out there and, you know, he'll say something. And I'll be like, what you talking about? You from Montclair? Sit down somewhere.
You see, do you guys see those type of women? There's something wrong with them, right? So he works 3 to 4 jobs to take care of you, and he also paid for your school. Now because you have all these degrees, you think that you don't need him no more. If it wasn't for him, you probably wasn't to get all these degrees. So now you have them, you think that you don't want him no more. But let's keep listening.
I'm the one that filed for you. That's another story, okay?
Yeah.
That's another story. So I'm going to talk a little bit about that because women, I think a lot of people talk about this filing situation when you file or you file for somebody to get their green card or become, you know, whatever it is. They don't owe you nothing. If that's your husband, that's your husband. Like you filed for your husband. Why do you think you have to get something from that? And not all of those relationships ends up bad. Not every relationship ends up bad because you file for the person. It's the way you carry yourself. You can have your green card, they can have their green card, you can get together and your relationship can still go sour. It's how much watering you want to put into that relationship, right? Like, so I filed for him and I need to throw that in his face like it was water. He'll start talking. I'm like, I'm about to call immigration on you. About to call immigration on you. Immigration. Meanwhile, I'm scared. Meanwhile, I didn't mean it. I took him for granted, right? Like, men needs to feel validated. Just like women want to feel validated, men want to feel validated. They want to feel important. And I think I took him for granted. I took the fact that he's always going to be there. He has nowhere to go. He loves me, and I took it for granted. I lost a sense of respect for him, you know, the respect that you give a man to be able to help him to become the leader. I didn't do that. I took so many things for granted.
Well, she did him a favor. I think in her head, she probably thinking, yeah, I don't need this man anymore. I'm where I wanted to be. You where you are right now because of this man. Take his energy and work just because you can go to school, so you don't have to do all this extra stuff. School and work, it's a lot of work. But this man he cared about you, and then you take this thing for granted. Now look at you. I bet you she's going to remember this for the rest of her life. And like I said, she did him a favor. Or maybe this man going to find somebody that loves him for who he really is. So now she has all these degrees. She thinks she don't need no man no more. Well, since you have all these degrees, you think that's the most important things in your life. Well, I guess those degrees going to wash your car, put oil in your car, and do all those things that your ex-husband was doing for you. I wish her all the best. So make sure you guys comment down below what you think about this.
Talk about how hard it is to leave the good guy. When you say, I want a divorce, and he's like,
I don't get it. Why is it so hard to leave a good guy? But the guy, he's already good. So what is the problem? Why do you want to leave the guy? Since he's so good, why are you trying to leave him? But let's see what else she has to say.
no, I want to work this out. Everything's going to be fine. We can get through this. And he's so encouraging and everything's just so fucking peachy keen, right? We talk about how I'm manipulated into staying because he's a good guy. He does nothing wrong. Like, the only thing he's guilty of is being lazy and, not putting in effort like we did when we were in the beginning of our relationship, like any other marriage. He doesn't beat me. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't take money from me, but he downplays my emotions. I don't think he fully understands me. And we've talked about this, y'all. This has all been in counseling, but how do you leave the good guy? I'm having like an internal battle right now because I want to leave. I want to file divorce papers and I want to freaking run to Maine or something. I mean, am I the crazy one? Am I the crazy one? Because I keep throwing these fits and fighting with him. I look legit crazy because I literally stay in bed all day. A lot of that is because if I don't stay in bed all day, I will nitpick him. And I didn't start doing this until last year. Because I'm so unhappy with myself that I will nitpick him and tear him apart. So if I stay in bed, I won't be mean.
So she is a problem then. This is the thing that I don't get. When those people, men or women, when they get into a relationship, they think their whole happiness depends on their partner. You gotta find all the things to make yourself happy. Don't let your happiness simply depends on your partner. Because before you met your partner, so you're telling me you wasn't happy? This doesn't make sense to me. So make sure you guys comment down below what you think about this.
So tired. I'm so tired. And I'm only sharing this because I swear to God I promise transparency. And I swear to God I promise the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I am struggling today. But this has been an ongoing struggle for the past 6 months of my marriage. And I've said it here and there in videos, but I've never gotten this raw. I'm tired of marriage counseling. I'm tired of trying. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready for a divorce. I'm exhausted. I'm mentally at my capacity. I feel like I'm stretched thin. I feel like I can't describe it, but I am not okay today.
Well, if you think your husband is a problem, but she said he's a good man, so I don't see what the problem is. I think she is the problem. If you think because you're with your husband, that's why you're not happy, you are not happy, just then leave him. Maybe you can find your happiness somewhere else.
I'm going to say this and then I ain't going to say nothing else. Look here. If you are a woman who's got yourself a good man, and you that same woman that's taking that good man for granted, oh, child, I mean, you doing everything you think you big and bad enough to do. I mean, you out there carrying on because you know you got his heart. Let me tell you something, baby. I'm going to tell you, don't you make the mistake of getting out of his heart or losing his heart. Because if you do, you ain't getting him back. You ain't getting him back. Once a man is done with you, he done with you. It ain't like a woman. See, we allow you to come back. But once a man is done with you, he all the way done. Baby, I'm going to tell you something. If you got yourself a good man, you better behave yourself. Y'all here with your chest stuck out, thinking you got it going on. See, and I'm going to tell you something. Single women, it's a whole lot of us out here. I mean, it's millions of women out here that's got it going on. Got their own car, got their own homes, look good, smell good, work hard, do all the things they need to do. Honey, they got it going on. You hear me? Let me tell you something. We don't like y'all. We don't like women who got good men and don't know how to treat them right and take them for granted. We don't like y'all. See, because it's almost to us like wasting food, wasting a real good meal. See, that's what it's like to us. And let me tell you something. It's a problem. It's a problem because you are blessed to have yourself somebody that loves you, that wants to be with you, that wants to do things with you, that tells you he loves you, that's by your side, baby. When you got that, let me tell you something, you are blessed.
Make sure you guys comment down below what you think about this. As always, I do appreciate each and every one of you guys for taking the time to watch the video. If you are new to this channel, once again, welcome to the channel. And before you leave, don't forget to show some love to the channel by hitting the like and the sub button if you haven't done so already. Hey, listen, I'm out.